Hello everyone and welcome one more time. This time we are going to be starting Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. As always, you may call me Tath and I shall be your guide, always enthusiastic if probably even more lost than you are. Without further ado, let's start the best Kingdom Hearts in the entire series. That's not an opinion, that's a fact. Yes. First of all, we're going to, as always, launch it simply to unlock the trophies. There we go. So as always, disclaimers ahead. You know me, we'll be playing this game slowly. I'm a noob. You'll see me fail. If you're looking for a speedrun of any type, this is definitely not your channel. We'll be taking our time. We'll be platinuming this game. Definitely, that's going to happen. We'll be doing also 100%, which is basically the same as platinum in this case. And I think that's about it. Let's check the trophies. As always, we'll go for the visible trophies first, and then when we reach the end, you can take a walk while I discuss the hidden trophies. I believe some of them may have slight spoilers, so you have been warned. I'll give you another warning before I start checking them out. So level master gets her to level 99. That is simple enough, really. Leveling up in this game is not quite as easy as in Kingdom Hearts 1. However, it is not the hell that it just was in Chain of Memories either. So this is fine. Win the Pain and Panic Cup. This is basically the same things that we had in Kingdom Hearts 1. The Colosseum, different cups, so all of them. One of them is actually post-game, much like... yeah, so let's keep that in mind. Complete the episode basically means seal the keyhole. It's the equivalent of seal the keyhole. So there's that. What else? Collect all Ansem reports in Chimney's journal. Collect all character in Chimney's journal. All heartless. All nobody entries. All treasures. This is something that I actually liked a lot. This game has a list of treasures, so you can check if you're missing something in any world. Kingdom Hearts 1 needed that badly. This one, it's awesome that it has it. Complete all puzzles. Puzzles is something exclusive to Final Mix. We'll check it out. Collect all maps, sure. Collect all mission entries in Chimney's journal. Do I remember what the missions are? Oh, I think Gumi missions, I believe. Which, by the way, Gumi missions, or Gumis in general, are much more interesting in this game than in the original. But, in Kingdom Hearts 1, I mean. All minigame entries, there are a couple of minigames that are a pain, but just a couple. Aside from that, we're fine. Limit Master is basically a new mechanic in this game. We'll see, it's super simple. All synthesis nodes, easy enough. As always, we just want to craft Ultima. All character link entries. Character link is basically just characters, so there's that. Pro Skater, one specific mini game. We won 5,000 points. It's a bit difficult, but there's a little trick, so we'll use that. Struggle Champion. Win by obtaining all the opponent's orbs. We'll see that. However, it's basically at the end of the game, so no worries. Obtain an S rank on a Gumi ship mission. Obtain an Ace rank on a Gumi ship mission for all routes. And obtain all blueprints. Nearly not as bad as in Kingdom Hearts 1. Like, not even close. Really. And now, as mentioned, we're going back up. We're going to check the hidden trophies. Spoilers may be ahead. I don't think too many, if any at all. But you have been warned, so feel free to leave and come back when we are done. Yes, Artan, we just finished the platinum some 5-10 minutes ago. How you doing, mate? clear the game and watch the ending sequence. Clear the game on proud or higher, and clear the game on critical. So there's that. Get rescued by the king. Just watch that, I don't know. Wait, what? I know, Susenko, but you know, surprisingly, there are some people who still don't know the whole story. Like, for example, Candy, who was here not long ago, she has only played the main entries, Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. And she now bought the whole story, the whole package, but she's a newbie for Chain of Memories, Birth by Sleep, so, you know, since this is going to YouTube as well, might as well just give people the chance to leave, just in case. So Get Rescued by the King, that is a very nice mechanic that we will have to kind of engineer, unfortunately, but it's actually super cool. I always do it because it's super fun. Critical is the England Plus. Not really. You can do it on the first... Okay, let's explain this. So Proud is the equivalent to, well, Proud, duh. And Critical is something that they came up with, which is actually really stupid. Critical is the same as Proud. The enemies are not different. However, every time you get HP or MP, you get half of that. So for example, you start the game with, say, 20 HP, for example, and then playing on normal or on proud, you level up and you get +6. So if you play on critical, you level up and you get +3, which means that by the end of the game, when you are max level, you have effectively half max HP and half MP, half max MP, which is not that much of a problem in the end game, because in the end game, bosses destroy your life in one hit, so even not on critical. So it's not that much of a big deal in the end game. But during the game, having half HP bonuses, it's kind of a pain. And half MP bonuses also means less magic, but, you know. Well, they do have less mana. No. Wait. Not less healing, less maximum HP. It's not the same thing. And we do get less mana, because again, we also get less mana increments. So suppose we start with 100 MP, and then we get a +10 in normal. In critical, we get a +5. So we do get less mana. Please not, Susenko. Please don't do that. Please don't. You know what? I'd actually rather the level 1 than the speedster that I had to do for Kingdom Hearts 1, to be honest. But that would be way too much. Come on. Level 1 playing, that's not right. Anyway, moving on. Defeat the Lingering Will. The Lingering Will is the final boss, the secret final boss of Final Mix. Players of the original game in the States or Europe, we did not have access to this. Lingering Will is something that you will hate. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. Lingering Will is an amazing boss. The problem is that it's so incredibly cheaty that it's not fun. You will see this when I play it, but the first time I tried to defeat this guy, he's got like 9 different attacks. Think of the unknown enemy in Kingdom Hearts 1. But there's a problem with that, Susenko. The mysterious figure is bad because the game is poorly programmed, and even when you are getting invincibility frames, you can get hit, which is bad programming. It's a different problem. Birth by Sleep is not coded properly. It was not in PSP, and it was not fixed in the HD. The Lingering Will has like 9 attacks, give or take. And the first time I fought the guy, he kept changing between 2. One of them kept me at bay, like I literally could not get close. And the other one makes him invulnerable for like 15 seconds. So I spent 5 minutes doing nothing. Nothing. Because I could not get close to the enemy, and he refused to do anything else. So you could not approach the enemy for 5 minutes. This is just stupid. It's just incredibly stupid. But we will see when we get there. It's endgame, so whatever. Okay, Arden, well, thank you for dropping by as always. And have a good one. Well, I don't know what's not coded properly. I just know that it's not. So, defeat Sephiroth. That's about it. Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 2 is much easier than in Kingdom Hearts 1, for the record. Defeat All Organization 13, Replica Data. This is actually a difficult fight. So there's that. Well, as I said, you have invulnerability frames, right? So for example, when you dodge roll, you get some iframes. But in Birth by Sleep, they don't work properly. And some of the attacks of the mysterious figure in Birth by Sleep ignore iframes. And it's not because the boss is powerful. It's an error in coding somewhere. They are not supposed to ignore your iframes, but they do. So you dodge an attack and you die. You shouldn't die, but you just do. So, whatever. Just use the... Yeah, the problem is whether I can or cannot use the speedrun strategies. That's the issue. It has been proven that I cannot do much speedrunning. I cannot land the hits properly, so... But yeah, it will be an interesting set of fighting. It's endgame, by the way, and optional, so no worries there. And then... Mushroom 13 is also something Final Mix only. So there's a bunch of mushrooms that are supposed to be like, I don't know, Organization 13 wannabes, I guess, and you have to play with them or something. Yes, you get iframes every single other time, except for specific attacks of that boss. Not even all his attacks, just some of them. And that's just the one that I don't remember off the top of my head. But there were like 5 or 6 other situations. The boss is just... The game is not well done, and that particular enemy is coded terribly. So, he is right. Lingering Will is not as bad as the Mysterious Figure, but the problem is that the Mysterious Figure is not bad because he's hard, which he is. But he's not bad because he's hard. He's bad because the game is broken, literally. So you can't play properly, which is a shame. Moving on, Paradox Cap. All of these are basically harder versions of the original caps for the end game. So, yeah. Complete Roxas's episode. This is the intro of the game. We'll be doing this tonight, or most of it anyway. Hey, I'm not going to argue that. I'm just parroting what people smarter than me and more tech savvy than me have been saying for 10 years. If they have been saying it for 10 years, I assume they are right. Maybe they are not, but don't shoot the messenger. And this one, reunite with Riku and Kairi. Spoiler! Well, not really, I mean, I guess, you know. So basically, in the final world, it's story-driven, so not missable. No trophy is missable in this game, that's the important thing. That's what I should lead with. Activate anti-form 13 times. This is random, but it will happen, so no problem. Or maybe the code is broken. You do know that sometimes things don't work and you just don't know why they don't work, right? So, there. Obtain an S rank on a Gumi Ship X mission for all routes. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. This one is going to be kind of annoying, but I know, right? I've always wondered whether actually it's a pun, you know, a game or not. It feels too on the nose, in my opinion, but it's probably it. So yeah, S rank on Gumi Ship mission for all routes, and S rank on a Gumi Ship X mission for all routes. But again, not exactly terrible, not as bad as the original game. And that is it. So we go back to the game. The first thing I should have said, for those of you who are now back with us, is that no trophies are missable in this game, so you can just play normally. Don't worry about them. No missable trophies, so there's that. I guess. I've never been a super fan of PC, but I do see why PC players would want this. Also, say hi Roxas, say hi Sora, and we are ready to start. So, initial mode for beginners. Only normal ending can be viewed on this mode. Standard, balanced mode. All endings can be viewed. Proud mode, a difficult mode with stronger enemies. A good chance of unlocking the secret ending. Another PS4? Damn! And critical mode, a true test of skill, begin with certain abilities and other perks. This is actually something that I had forgotten. In this game, at least in this one, if you do choose critical, you get extra abilities. So we obviously are going to play in critical because there's a trophy, but we actually get goodies. Unlike Proud in general in Kingdom Hearts 1, that had no goodies. So that sounds about right. Yes, true. And also a different problem with that is that if you drop by when we are playing Birth by Sleep, you will see it, but there's a mechanic in Birth by Sleep where you transform, so to speak. So you use Thunder, for example, and then attack a lot, you enter Lightning mode for a little bit, and then all your attacks do lightning damage, okay? So the problem is that the transformation is supposed to be some Power Ranger crap, and you actually, there's an animation for transforming, and the transforming has iframes, but when you stop, when you finish transforming, there are like 1-2 seconds where you are not invulnerable, but you cannot move either. 2 seconds is too much. Between half and 1 second. And people have died to the mysterious figure in that half a second. Because you transform, you cannot help it. It's not something that you choose to do. It happens. Because it's a game mechanic. You transform, and then in the half second that you are not invulnerable but you cannot move, mysterious figure hits you and you die. End of the game. That's the problem. So again, Suzenko is not wrong. Mysterious figure is more difficult, but again, not because he is difficult, which he is, but not because he is, but because it's broken. I mean, okay, whatever, I said coding. I'm not a tech expert. In my opinion, it's not game design, because I would say that you do not design the game. Wait, you do not design the game so that it has lag after dodging, but rather something in the game, I'm assuming the code, creates lag. Or whatever, the models, I don't know what to call it. Call it X. Okay, optimization, is that design? I don't think it's design. Maybe it is. I have no idea. Well, whatever. So code. Lack of polish of the code, but code. See? So I wasn't that wrong either. Anyway, critical mode. And vibration, and that's about it, really. Let's go. Let's start the best opening ever. Enjoy, people. Enjoy.
A scattered dream that's like a far-off memory. A far-off memory that's like a scattered dream. I want to line the pieces up. Yours and mine.
show me how to see that nothing is whole and nothing is broken. In you and I, there's a new
You have arrived. I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you. I'm what's left. Or maybe I'm all there ever was. My name is of no importance. What about you? Do you remember your true name?
Sora?
Whoa! Give me a break, guy.
Giving up already? If there are any other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one?
This world has been connected,
Whoa, who's there?
tied to the darkness.
Sora, don't ever change.
The door has opened.
What?
You understand nothing.
Sora...
And we are here. That intro is just amazing. Just amazing.
Another dream about him.
Hello there. Now remember, technically, we have not played Kingdom Hearts Days yet, so we do not know who this person is. But he'll be our main character for a little bit. Tonight and part of tomorrow. Agreed. There were a few issues in my opinion, but yes, Days was very good. It's just... well, spoilers. The first day.
Man,
And those spoilers
does that
allowed.
take you off? Yeah, that's just wrong.
The Cypher's gone too far this time.
mean, it's true that stuff's been stolen around town, and we've got a score to settle with Cypher and everything. So, if he wants to think we did it, I can't really blame him. See, that's not what really bugs me. What really bugs me is that he's going around telling everybody we're the thieves. Now the whole town and their mothers are treating us like the Klepto Club. Have you ever been this ticked off before in your life? 'Cause I haven't. Nuh-uh. Never. Now, what to do? Well...
We could find the real thieves. That would set the record straight. Hey, that sounds fun.
But what about Cypher?
First, we gotta clear our names. Once we find the real culprit, everyone will get off our backs. Oh no! They're gone! Are gone!
Okay.
All are gone? Huh? Huh?
You can't say... Why not?
But you do understand what I'm saying, right? Are gone. Stolen. And not just the word. They stole it too.
Of course.
What kind of thief is that?
Makes total sense.
Cypher could never have pulled that off.
Yeah.
All right, time for some recon.
Huh?
His heart is returning. Doubtless he'll awaken very soon.
So we've got a thief that steals words, and they are totally fine with that.
Huh?
Not even a bit freaked out.
Roxas, come on.
Alright, over here. Move the left stick to make Roxas run, tilt slightly to make Roxas walk, jump, and approach the armor, whatever. You can remember what to do next, press the options button to confirm your objective, sure. So, yes, Usenko, I totally agree with you. By the way, if someone has to refresh, this might be a good moment. Totally agree with you. Sanctuary is, in my opinion as well, slightly better than Simple and Clean. You know what I think? Simple and Clean was amazing, and in my opinion, the Ray of Light rearrangement, which is, I believe, for Dream Drop Distance? I never remember. Or, not Birth by Sleep, but maybe point 2, the Fragmentary Passage? I can't remember. But the Ray of Light, Ray of Hope version, it's very good. But Sanctuary, in my opinion, is that we put the song together with the opening, and the video is really amazing. Like, the video for Kingdom Hearts 1 was very nice, but the one for Kingdom Hearts 2 has this je ne sais quoi. It summarizes Kingdom Hearts 1, it summarizes Chain of Memories, it tells you the whole story. The music syncs completely with the animation, that time where the tempo was in sync with the swings of the Keyblades. Then when Namine puts Sora into that crystal egg, it kind of froze for a second. There was a bass drop. I think it just links together. And then for all of us playing the video game, we put the song together with the video and it makes it even better. But then if someone only heard the music, maybe they would say that Simple and Clean is better. I don't know. Personally, I still think Sanctuary is the best, but, you know, opinions. Of the last thing, yeah, sure. What we can say, however, is that the opening and ending for Kingdom Hearts 3, even though they were good, for some reason, I don't think they had the same impact. I don't think they had the same magic that Simple and Clean and Sanctuary had. I don't know why. It just... I don't know. By skimming the sides of buildings, you can grab the edge and pull yourself up. Fantastic. That's a random piece of advice. Let's get this investigation underway. Yo, Roxas. Never thought you'd do such a rotten thing. We didn't steal anything, alright? I'd like to believe you, but who else would steal that stuff? What stuff? As if you didn't know. I am not gonna tell you. Go ask at the accessory shop. Dude. Not cool. Come on, Roxas. Ask her. Reaction commands are used to execute actions accordingly in situations. Approach the accessory shop and the talk reaction command will appear. Fantastic. We are familiar with this because of Kingdom Hearts 1, but in the original Kingdom Hearts 1, we did not have reaction commands. So we had them because of the HD remake. I've been asked to host the upcoming struggle battle. I don't have time to run the shop. So yeah, this was the first game that actually had reaction commands. And they're actually useful in this game. You need money to buy items. If you ever need some cash, you should check the job board here. Sure. In Kingdom Hearts 1, it was only to open chests and activate the abilities like Sonic Strike and Ragnarok and stuff. Here you can use them for enemies, which is super cool. If you find any interesting looking places in town, check them out too. You may discover some good info. Will do. Let's talk to the lady at the accessory shop and begin our investigation. Sure. The best way to get info is to ask. Talk to as many people as you can. Yes, sir. The promoter of this travel battle will sure works people hard. It's hard work putting up posters. Trump Common is huge. Aren't you the same guy as... Whatever. Can we go here? Nope, let me talk to the owner first. Alright, so let's do this. Let me open the options so I can change the camera, please. Hello, Roxas. Reaction commands appear in various situations and are very helpful. Use reaction commands whenever possible. Oh, it's you, Roxas. Please don't let me down. You used to be one of my favorite customers. I'm not a thief. Okay. It's no fun having everyone suspecting me, you know? Then you've got to find a way to clear your name. The woman at the candy shop is pretty disappointed too. And so why do you guys think we did it? You could tell us. Roxas, have you seen my cat around? Yes. Move the camera with the right stick, press the R3 button to return it to its default position. Press R1 to lock on to specific things. When locked onto something, the camera will automatically follow the target. Lock onto the cat. Yes, let me open the menu for God's sake. Where could that cat be? It'd be fun if it was somewhere real close. Wink, wink. I'm stocking up on merchandise now. Lots of people will come to see the struggle and I don't want to run out. It is one thing to consider, this game is not difficult, like puzzle-wise. In Kingdom Hearts 1, you could get lost in many places and there were little secrets and stuff. This one is much simpler. We will not get lost in Agrabah, for example. Look around carefully, you may find something. When investigating, don't overlook anything. I don't think it would go too far. Have you checked this area carefully? Like, we literally saw the cat in the cutscene, in the animation, but they are still insisting that it has to be nearby, just in case you missed it. Locking on is useful when following a target. The camera can be controlled while locked on. Press R1 again to cancel. The camera can be controlled? Okay. Thank you, Roxas. Did they steal something from you too? Oh my, yes, something important. Just so you know, we didn't do it. I believe you. Thanks for that, ma'am. What did they steal from you? My precious. Looks like the culprit is going around stealing. Why is this woman totally fine with not being able to say a word? And not just, but the word too. This isn't your average thief. I wonder if Cypher would know anything about this. We gotta talk to him. Come on, to the sandlot.
Thieves.
That was low, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Nice comeback there, Blondie.
What'd you say?
You can give us back the... now.
Yeah, you're the only ones who would take it, you know?
That was undeniable proof that we totally owned you, lamers. So what did you do? Burn it? Not that we need some... to prove that you're losers.
Replay.
Now you're talking. I guess if you get on your knees and beg, maybe I'll let it slide.
That was random, and this is random. Like, what's the point, Roxas?
Roxas!
Welcome to Traverse Town's battle theme. Choose a weapon. If I were you, I'd go with a weapon in the middle. Safer has to pay. Sure. Can I? No, I cannot. Damn it. Watch your opponent well. When he lets his guard down, strike back. If you do that, you'll be sure to win. The weapon on the right's not bad. You can use it in struggle too, so it should be easy to fight with. And what about this one? It has the biggest stick and the smallest sponge, so it should, you know, hit harder. Okay, well. So you're feeling up to it? Take your time picking a weapon, not that it will matter. Cypher won't waste his time taking you guys seriously, you know? He only uses his most powerful attack when in trouble, you know. Vivi! Cypher's real strong, you know? Did I sound tough? Did I? Tough like right, you know? I am so mad that Vivi is the only Final Fantasy IX character that we have in Kingdom Hearts. And it's so secondary. And not even Vivi. What's with this stupid clown hat? God damn it. So yeah, basically we now choose a weapon. This one for extra strength. A club used in struggle battles. Its lightweight makes it easy to swing. Prioritize offense. This one for defense. This has a handguard. It defends well against attacks. This looks almost like a staff. You can perform unusual attacks with this. So basically magic. So basically, +1 magic, +1 defense, +1 strength. Keep something in mind, we are not deciding the order in which we learn abilities yet. In Kingdom Hearts 1, we chose ability order and stats at the same time. In here, first stats and then ability order. So, my personal recommendation for a little mechanic later on in the game, I would go for either magic or power. Simply because power boosts and magic boosts are harder to get. So I would go for power or magic. And since we're playing on critical, meaning less magic, and in this game magic is awesome, but well, you know, different, and we don't have access to it at the beginning, I think we're going to go for offense. Yeah. Well, To be fair, it does mean something. So it means something in the late game. It stops meaning something in the end game, or rather post game, because enemies destroy your life in one hit. So there's that. But when you are playing, having one defense could help, you know, for the normal bosses, the normal playthrough, I mean. So if you are having trouble, do go ahead and pick defense. It's not a problem, really. But normally I would go for the other two. Also, this game actually has, if it has not been made clear, this game actually has a magic stat, so we don't have to worry about MP like in Kingdom Hearts 1, which makes the staff the only real option. In here we can choose whatever we want to. We have magic boost, defense boost, and power boost. We can farm those, so it's not a problem. So yes, let's go with strength. Your morale has increased. Strength +1.
Roxas, focus.
The gauge in the bottom right is the HP gauge. You lose HP when damage is taken, and the battle is over when HP reaches 0. The blue gauge is the bottom right is the EMP gauge. It has a mysterious power that is not yet available. When you approach target, a yellow mark will appear. Press X to attack. Sure.
Don't leave me hanging now.
After hitting an enemy with an attack, continue attacking to unleash powerful combos. Press X successfully. Sure. Counter an enemy attack with your own to parry and nullify the attack. This action is also useful in a defensive stance. Things to consider now in this game battle-wise.
Come on. Quit playing around and fight.
First, aerial combos are still faster than ground combos. Second, attacking from behind is useful. Third, unfortunately, tech points are gone, so you're not getting extra experience for parrying attacks like we used to do in Kingdom Hearts 1, like so. So no experience. Come on. He's not big enough and I can't swing from behind. There we go. Ow! I'm not used to aerial combos. I don't get my timing right. Victory!
Cypher's not feeling so hot, you know?
Tournament decides.
We can lose this battle, I think, and nothing happens.
Whoa.
It's not like we get experience, unlike with Leon in Kingdom Hearts 1.
What was that?
The thief?
So yeah, no experience, unfortunately. Which sucks, but you know. Later on there will be chests in this place, but I don't think they are here yet. So... Oh, come on! Let me access the menu, stupid game! This camera is all wrong. Yeah, no chests yet. So, can we take a minute to appreciate how we are chasing after a monster? We are just that awesome. Capture. We have come for you, my liege.
Huh?
Reaction command time. Reversal. Basically, you confuse the thing and it can't hit you for a little bit. Like so. We can't hurt it, unfortunately.
It's no use.
Okay.
What is this thing?
Hello, Keyblade. Now we can fight the thing. If you do a full combo, you don't have enough strength to kill it, so it'll just come back to bite you. So do a 1-2 reversal, 1-2 reversal, and keep doing reversals. That's about it. Get close to grab orbs dropped by enemies when defeated. Yellow orbs increase money, green orbs restore health. Interestingly enough, in this game, when you finish an event battle, you automatically collect all the orbs. Like in Chain of Memories when you defeated the bosses. So, or when you ended the battle, I suppose. Only for events though. Normal battles, you still have to go pick them up. But this game has many events, so that's a good thing.
What's this?
I was his first customer after he took over the shop. So we took a picture together.
It's a really nice photo. Oh,
Hey, you just said photo.
So, Roxas, tell us about the picture thief.
Not much to say. The pictures were just lying there.
Then how do we
Lies.
we weren't the ones who took them? It's a girl.
you look happy, Roxas.
Do not. So, like, anybody else notice that all the stolen pictures are of Roxas?
Oh, so that's why everyone thought it was us.
And Cypher didn't go around accusing us after all.
Are they really all of me? Yep.
See?
Look,
Right? Every single one. Wouldn't it be weird if the thief wanted to steal the real Roxas or something?
Come on, get serious. Why would anyone want to steal a bonehead like Roxas?
Oh, thanks.
Where am I?
Who's there?
Who are you?
Restoration at 12%.
Organization miscreants. They found us.
But why would the nobody steal photographs?
Both are nothing but data to them. The fools could never tell the difference. We are running out of time. Namine must make haste.
Oh. Huh? Oh, where am I? What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kai... Who are you?
They will come at you out of nowhere, as long as you continue to wield the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
Sora, go with them, especially if you want to find your friends.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora. I'll go with you guys.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
But the boy is a problem. He found one of the keyholes.
key blade? A keyblade. What was that about? Oh. Sorry about that.
Thanks. Do you guys think we'll always be together like this?
I sure hope so.
Huh? Where did that come from?
Well, you know, just thinking out loud.
Well, I doubt we could be together forever. But isn't that what growing up's all about? What's important isn't how often we see each other, but how often we think about each other. Right?
Get that off a fortune cookie?
That's it. No more ice cream for you. Man, today's turning out to be a drag.
Maybe because of yesterday's memory thief.
Nuh-uh. You know what it is? We don't want summer vacation to be over, that's all. So, how about this? We all go to the beach. And why do we go to the beach? Because we haven't gone once this entire vacation. Blue seas, blue skies. Let's just get on the train and go. No? Oh, come on.
Maybe you forgot, but we're broke.
Maybe you forgot I'm smart.
Okay. So what's your plan, Smarty Pants? Approach the light for the save reaction command to appear. Press triangle to open a save menu that allows you to save your game. Sounds like a plan. Can I, for God's sake? There are many other save points beside this one. Make good use of them as they restore Roxas's HP and MP. Hurry up, Roxas! We're going to Market Street. Twilight Town map of the area. Oh, for God's sake. So yeah, basically you want to follow them. Let's explore this thing a bit. The darts you and Hainer always play with. Welcome to Twilight Town. Pins and Olette's favorite sofa. Welcome to Twilight Town. Alright. It's kind of a cool place, isn't it? Like, it's a hole in the wall, but a good place to hang out with friends. Kind of like a secret base. This has to belong to someone. Come on.
Just 2 days to go. You and I have to make the finals. That way, no matter who wins, the four of us split the prize.
Okay, you're on.
You two are gonna clean up.
Go get him.
It's a promise.
Now let's get down to business. One ticket to the beach is 900 money. How much for 4 of us? 3600 money. And 300 each to spend there. What's that for all of us? 1200 money for a total of 4800 money. To spend on what? Pretzels, of course. What else is there? Well, there's always watermelon. Too pricey. They're like 2000 money a piece. That's expensive. Pretzels it is. So where were we? We need 4800 money altogether, but all we have is... I've got 800, 650, 150, sorry. That's 1600 money. We need another... Wait a minute. Are you not putting any money? Seriously? That's not... Heiner, that's not how this works. We need another 3200. Let's find ourselves some odd jobs and earn some dough. We have till the train leaves to earn 800 money each. Meet at the station with cash in hand. Didn't he say he had it covered? Whatever, those pretzels are something pretty good. The main menu can be opened with the options button. Thank you. View status and money, change configuration settings. Menu cannot be opened during battle. Roxas's journal contains hints of what to do next and past events. Thank you. Reverse. Good. Thank you. Right stick, the camera. Yes, definitely. Camera. Summon effects. Auto. Navigational map, sure. The command menu is basically, if you put normal, it's that blue thing. And if you use Kingdom Hearts 2, it becomes kind of dynamic theme that changes for each world, which is kind of nice. Yeah. That's it, right? Field camera. Yeah. Journal. Heiner's plan was for everyone to earn money for the beach by doing odd jobs, made at the station with some money. And our status, level 1 for experience, strength 6, magic 6, defense 2. We do not have a lot of defense. That may or may not be slightly problematic, but it's fine. Bonus, basically, it drove some of us kind of insane in the original game. A level which increases by defeating certain enemies, HP and MP increases, and special powers are gained by leveling up. So basically, some bonuses you get for leveling up, and some you get from defeating bosses. That's it. In the original game, it was only about leveling up. In this is about leveling up and reaching certain stages. We'll see in the first boss, for example, but that's it. And also, we already have 50 AP because we are playing on critical. So that's super neat. And so starts the first leg of our journey. It's 10 to midnight, so we're not going to do much of it, but we'll do some of it. There are 6 possible jobs that we can do, but who's the Rose? Sure. And you. So there are 6 jobs that we can do, and this mail delivery is the best. So that's what we're going to do, like over and over and over again. It's in fact time for another grind. Deliver all the letters, complete the job quickly to earn lots of money. So basically what you want to do is finish as soon as possible. If you take more than 1 minute, you get 10 money. Between 20 and 1 minute, 30. And less than 20 seconds is 50. And that's what we're going to do, less than 20. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's it. So 50 money every 10 seconds, give or take. Thanks for a big help. Boom. And now rinse and repeat. It's also the first one in the list, so it makes it very easy to spam. We do have to go through the cuts, well, not the cutscenes, the scene transition and stuff. Do keep in mind you need to get up there, whoops, because otherwise you can't reach the pigeon. I seem to recall you actually can reach it by jumping, but it's super difficult, so just slide down the ramp there. Things to keep in mind. We only need to collect 200 money, so there's that. Yes, Barca, we finished the damn it. We finished the mini games and we started Kingdom Hearts 2. So yeah, we just need to collect 200 money in total. So this is the 4th. So basically, we could already progress with the story, but we are not going to do that. See, if we get between 200 and 1200, or well, 1199, we will get 1 extra AP as a reward. Damn it. And if we go beyond 1200 money, then we will get +2 AP. So obviously we want 1200 money. And then there's a little extra for crazy people like me. If you go all the way to 2000 money, you don't get anything else, but there's a different scene at the end. Well, not even a scene, the conversation is slightly different. You recall how the watermelon was like 2000 apiece? So with the 200, we can buy pretzels. And then when we meet up, the conversation is, nice, the pretzels are awesome, whatever. And if you go all the way for 2000, the conversation instead is, wow, we can get a watermelon. So yeah, it's really nothing to actually get excited about, but I always go to 2000 because why not? It's like 5 extra minutes, it's not a big deal. And since the game automatically progresses, that technically counts as 100%. It's the game forcing you to move on. So but yeah, the important thing is that you collect 1200 so that you get the +2 AP. Alright, Barca, thank you for dropping by again. Have a good night. Tomorrow we will continue with Kingdom Hearts 2. We'll still be doing this minigame because I'll take a break in the middle. It's a good time actually. And we will proceed the story. So if you want to catch up, make sure to check the start of the game through the video on demand or YouTube. Thank you as always, and have a good night and a good Wednesday tomorrow. So yeah, it's actually going to be a good point to end the stream. We will do some minigame here. And then when we are like halfway there, say 12 or 13, 1400, we can stop and continue tomorrow. We also want to go save the game at some point. I think it's possible to do this in a little under 8 seconds, I think, but not much less than that. 818. I think my record is 810. I think. Not that I care about it, really, but you know, the faster you do it, the sooner you can get out of here. So it is a bit RNG based because it depends on where the NPCs are when you are approaching them. This music is going to be annoying, isn't it? Should I go back to the grinding music that I had been using? How are we doing? 900. Let's go on. Let's do it. It was getting too repetitive. There is one little potential issue though. Without the sound letting me know that I have delivered the card, I need to check top right. But that's fine. I messed that one up. One reason why I always go all the way to 2000 is because I never remember exactly how the rewards work. Like I said about 1200, but I never remember if it's 1200 earned by doing jobs or having 1200 total. So I take the easy way out and just keep doing it until the game tells me go do something else. Did I talk to Beans and Olet? Forgot. It would be awesome if we could shorten the scene transition. At least the last one. Because really, like we are here wasting like 3-4 seconds with that clear. 815, that's a new best in this run, I think. The last one was 818, right? A10, there we go. I think this is my absolute top, I think. What if I can't do better than that? 1350. You know what, let's go until 1900 or something, so that we only have to do this 2 more times tomorrow. And then we'll finish the stream. Tomorrow, by the way, we will complete this introduction, Rox's side, which will be our first trophy, I think, and the wave to continue the streak. I am so excited about playing this one. Kingdom Hearts 2 is just so good. Like, so good. It really is. It's the best of the series, really. And again, I might be biased because it's my personal favorite, but it's also objectively arguable that it's at least top 2. Maybe you could argue that Days is better. We would have some issues there, but maybe. But this is just top tier. The music, the mechanics, which are way more smooth than in Kingdom Hearts 1. The story, it flows so much better. But yeah, I might be biased. 3 more times. I've played Kingdom Hearts 1 like maybe say, what, 6, 7, 8 times? Absolute tops? And Kingdom Hearts 2 I've played more than 10, more than 12. Not quite as much as Final Fantasy X, but pretty close. Whoops. Damn it. And the only reason I haven't played this one more than Final Fantasy X is because I didn't feel like playing the game standalone. If I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts 2, normally I felt like I had to play Kingdom Hearts 1 as well. Obviously not always, but it's the reason why I was not playing it every summer, like with Final 10. I was muted, fantastic. So what I was saying is, again, I believe this ends when we hit 2000, not when we collect 2000. So theoretically only one more go. If it's when we collect 2000, since we started with 150, it should be 4 more goes. But this is about it for the night. It's 10 past midnight. This is going to be it. First of all, let's get our rate going. See who we can rate, who's live right now. No Fish, no Roderick, Kitsune, Jack either. No Keiki isn't live either. Okay, what about Candy? I don't think so. Nope, none of my usuals are live, so let's check for another Kingdom Hearts streamer, see who we find. Let's get that ready. Oh, Starvey! Starvey is live, there we go. She was way bigger than I expected the first time I rated her, so she's way beyond my, she's way out of my league, but may as well. We're thinking Kingdom Hearts 1, but yeah, that's fine. There we go. So, in any event, that is going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for keeping me company. I will see you around in the afternoon stream, and we will continue with Kingdom Hearts 2, the best Final Fantasy, the best Final Fantasy ever, the best Kingdom Hearts ever. Take care, everyone. Have a good night, and remember, never stop trying, because we never stop learning.